the negotiator with bandits, that is Sheik Gumi, is out with another statement that actually warrants him to be arrested. But I wonder why he's not being arrested. I wonder why he's not been taken into custody by the government. Imagine what Sheik Gumi said. He said bandits won't surrender their arms until Nigerian government gives them amnesty. Is that really something to be said? How do you expect a terrorist group that has terrorized Nigeria for over 10 years to be given amnesty? That means you're trying to groom other groups that would come up in the future, other terrorist groups that would rise up in the future, that would destroy the future of Nigeria. I don't think amnesty should be given to any criminal anymore. If you terrorize the country, be ready to face the wrath of the law. Yes, and it's because our armies are too slow, because they are supposed to have taken over those forests and ensure that these guys are wiped out once and for all. These are decisions that has to be taken critically. The government should sit down and make a critical decision on what to do about bandits and stop allowing them and growing them. You nurture them and they continue to terrorize the lives of Nigerians. And at the end, you can imagine how Sheikh is putting pressure on the government for them to give these guys amnesty. Amnesty is not the way out. If you're giving them amnesty, it's like you saying that it is okay to negotiate with bandits, and it should not be encouraged in this country, because when another group will come, they will be worse than the Boko Haram. And at the end, they would say, if this government wants freedom, that they should also give them amnesty. This should be the end of giving amnesty. No group should ever think they will get amnesty from the government. But I don't know what the government will say at the end of the day. But let's go into the details of this report and see how this came about. You know, Sheik Gumi is not new on the news recently, because he has been going about negotiating with both headsmen and Boko Haram and the likes of them. Anyway, guys, more details will come to you. But please, if you have not subscribed, please ensure you do so right away. And also give this video a thumbs up. Yes, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, yes, the Islamic cleric Sheikh Hamad Gumi has asked Nigerian government to grant amnesty to bandits like it gave to Niger Delta militants. Gumi, who has been visiting bandits in the forest in attempt to negotiate a peace deal with them, disclosed this on Wednesday during a virtual event hosted by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Students. The cleric thought had drawn mixed reactions among Nigerians, with many, including the governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, condemning the move. Speaking at the conference, Gumi said the government are not assured of their safety and rehabilitation, so they will not let go of their arms. He said, nobody can justify criminality. What we are saying is what we saw in the forest is an ethnic war going on between people in the forest and the neighboring villages and hamlets. When the herder felt he had grievances and nobody was listening to him, he took up weapons. So when we went there and they saw a listening ear, they were ready to negotiate, tell us their grievances, and ready to incorporate into the society. So in such a case, I see no reason why we should not have a dialogue with them. Looking at their educational status, they don't have any official or unofficial education. How can a nation which is serious about security leave a chunk of its society to so uneducated, leave it to arms and drugs? I don't think that society is serious. How can we disperse them, rehabilitate them because they are holding arms to protect themselves? If you don't show them they are safe in the larger society, there's no way they can leave their weapon. And that's why we asked for amnesty for them, just like we had in the Niger Delta. I'm just justifying their kidnapping. What they do is crime, but their kidnapping is to get more money, to buy more weapons so that they can protect themselves. Oh, if that is the excuse, I don't think there's nothing Sheikh Gumi has to say. Because if every Nigerian says the government is not strong enough to protect them, and everyone go about with arms saying that they are scared of what the country has become, and everyone begin to carry arms, it is still not justifiable. Yes, it is still not. Now you're justifying criminality, saying that these guys wants to feel safe. Did they not think about it in the first place before they decided to go into crime? Because when you're going into crime, you should think about the consequences of your action. A man cannot kill somebody and say it was a mistake, that he never knew the person was going to die. Yes, there are instances where any mistake could happen that the person died. But when you take a cutlass just because you want to go threaten somebody, and along the line, the person was hit by the cutlass and the person fell down and died, you should be ready to face the wrath of the law. Because for you taking up cutlass in the first place to go and threaten the person, you should expect that anything could have happened along the line. Because if you did not think about taking cutlass to kill the person, you shouldn't have taken it along in the first place. So giving excuses for these criminals, saying that they want to feel safe in the society before they drop their arms. They shouldn't drop their arms. It is because our armies are not serious with what they are doing. Yes, our army chiefs and all of them, they are not serious. They should have sat down and released an airstrike that would destroy all Boko Haram in that forest. Sometimes there are lives that should be sacrificed. The lives that will be sacrificed and others would live is better than you allowing more people to die in the place of saying that criminals should be allowed to go. We have seen cases where Americans have to, there are some lives that will be sacrificed for the society to be at peace. Because at the end of the day, definitely lives will be sacrificed. Now, if you tell these guys that they will not be given amnesty, you can imagine the chunk of people they are still going to kidnap and kill them. Not even request for a ransom. They will kill them. Because now they are so afraid that they've stayed too long, they are looking so foolish, irrelevant to the government, that the government do not even care if they kidnap people anymore. And at the end of the day, what do? They are scared. Now they are looking for someone they will tell that they need amnesty so that they can be absorbed into the society without anybody feeling bad or anything. I don't think this is the way out. They should clear up those forests. They should release an airstrike and allow every one of them in that forest to die. And once they die, I can assure you that Boko Haram will be history. It doesn't matter the number of people that are there, if you ask me, because the more people they are going to kidnap and kill, we are just about to count. So really, let some be sacrificed for the peace of the country, and even for as many that are even requesting for a new nation, a secessionist, and all the likes. I can bet you there will be lots of lives that will be lost in that process. It is never easy. Just like they say, power is not given, power is taken. And for you to take power, you know what it's going to mean. There will be a lot of sacrifices. So the better we understand that these things are real, the better we'll face them. So my dear people, that is it. Tell us what you think, and don't forget to give our video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.